Check it out. 4 freshly laid eggs, and they're all different colors. How cool is that?
What real eggs should look like.
When I take your hand, I feel safe. I feel love on my way. It's in your eyes, it's you and I. Would you show me a better world? And every smile makes me see the purpose of my life. Next to you forever. 'Cause when I'm with you, I feel at home.
Welcome to Ecuador. This mega diverse country sits along the Earth's equator and is inhabited by over 17 million people. Because of the proximity to the equator, there are only 2 seasons year-round, wet and dry. We are now entering the dry season. This past week, we drove a few hours down the coast from Mompiche to a slightly larger beach town called Canoa. Thanks to our favorite app of all time, I discovered a weekend yoga retreat at a finca close by, and this is where our story begins. What an amazing way to start the morning. We are at Finca Penguino, which is a farm that's owned by a French-Canadian couple with their beautiful daughter, Lily. After having an amazing weekend doing the yoga retreat here, I was so lucky to be invited back and to bring Max and Aki along for a week stay at the finca to harvest food, work on the farm, and really experience this life that they have built here in the last 4 years. First things first, I'm quite hungry. Max is in the kitchen making us some breakfast.
The day after.
Yeah.
Good morning, unicorn.
Hey there. We're talking coffee.
Oh, okay, this is a conversation that always happens.
How to achieve good iced coffee.
Morning, buddy.
The day after, or the same day it's gonna...
Simon,
Hi
thank
there.
you for having us.
Well, it's a pleasure. Thank you for coming.
And I hear you have a big day planned for us.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweaty and...
Putting us to work.
Yeah, well, I've heard that you wanted to sweat, so Sue started with the yoga this morning, and
Yeah.
I'm going to continue with planting trees and working the farm.
Perfect. Very excited.
I've made just some more of the
Okay.
our old-fashioned dough bread. Bringing
Nice.
it back.
They're getting nice and fluffy. Good job. Muy bonita, cabrón mía. Sí. Esta para la salsa.
No,
Esta
es,
noche.
no, es para jugar.
Ah, para jugar.
Esta es para bailar, esta para ir
sí.
a la escuela y esta para dormir.
So one of the coolest things about this food forest around here is that everything has a purpose. So the eggs are hatched straight from the chickens, and then the eggshells are actually really good natural compost, so you don't even have to put them in the compost. You can just put them at the bottom of the tree and they'll compost right away, as well as bananas and coffee grinds. Yeah. So we are just going to make a vegetarian omelet with Max's little patties as our bread on the side, and I need to get some cilantro for the omelet as well as green onion. So first, from the herb spiral, we'll get a little bit of this guy. Perfect. Now we are off to the green onion. Perfect. Now, this structure behind us is known as the yoga shala, which is where the volunteers stay and where people stay for the yoga retreats. Upstairs it sleeps 6, and downstairs is the kitchen. As you can see, here is the daily schedule.
Gracias.
We did it! C'est gagné! Merci de nous avoir aidés à trouver Vera. Est-ce que
Lily's-
tu te rappelles des formes qu'on a vues aujourd'hui?
Lily's putting us to shame at the moment because she's learning her books in English, Spanish and French at the same time.
Le cercle, le triangle et le carré. Peux-tu les répéter avec moi?
dessert se llaman café.
In English now. Circle, triangle, and square.
Trickle,
Circle,
circle,
triangle,
triangle,
and square.
and square.
Y en español,
Cuadrado,
círculo,
círculo,
triángulo.
triángulo.
Quelle forme préfères-tu? What is your favorite one?
Café,
Carré. En español?
cuadrado.
Muy bien!
I didn't even know circle and square
No,
in
you
Spanish.
guys.
Quick, let's go work.
Oh yeah, we're missing actually.
Sorry, gotta go. For the ants and for the soil, it's a legume, and then another legume is the guava tree. These are the trees we have to plant this week, and we'll try to do it all today, but we'll see how we go. I've got a mandarin tree here, I've got a mango, I've got a bunch of things for you to plant. So let's get to work. Woohoo!
Would you call the birds and sing to me to calm the tides in my mind?
But so basically it's all in the rest. You really want to go like right above the ground.
Oh wow. So you say you've treated machete wounds?
Yes, I've treated machete wounds before, and I normally wouldn't recommend thongs, or aka flip-flops, for using the machete, because that's how I've treated machete wounds before, but I have some coral cuts on my feet, which is stopping me putting shoes on at the moment. All good, I'm going to be extra careful.
Oh, come here.
And every smile makes me see the purpose of my life.
And which plant's this one?
Forever.
Carnavalia. And what's that? So that's a legume plant that produces flowers for the bees. It produces beans for us to eat. It is a nitrogen fixer, so it really gives back way more than it takes to the soil.
And it helps
And-
control the ants, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And could the Carnavalia, can that grow in most climates, or does it need this kind of tropical climate?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I think that the tropic is really, it's really a good place for them, but I imagine Australia, I mean,
Yeah.
you've got like really warm weather there. It's really always a question of what seeds, you know, you want to make sure that it's not something that would be bad for your own country.
Yeah.
According to the schedule, it's time to harvest our food for lunch. Almuerzo. We're foraging the ají, which is hot peppers, and they're too hot to touch. But Max is gonna eat one, isn't he?
I'm just going to try it.
This is good.
It's a bit of a slow build.
Why are you walking away from the camera?
I just need a bit of space. No, it's not.
I want to see your watering eyes.
I was already sweating.
Okay, I want to try.
Hey, careful with your fingers after.
Oh.
You're gonna have to wash them.
Really? They're just gonna burn?
No, like if you touch your eyes with them, or...
Oh, mine's still going.
Wow, you reacted well.
Nunca hacemos eso. We don't do that, really. On ne fait pas ça. No.
Mine's still going on the way down. Meanwhile,
Yeah?
You just
Very
killed
good.
everything.
mine's still going all down. I can feel it all in here.
Wow, you must not need many of these to make your ají.
No, you need 3.
3.
3 or 4.
Yeah, but we...
But my dad goes with like 50.
3 or 4 for the entire hot sauce?
Yeah, like for like
Depends
a
on
pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Mine's still kind of going.
Mine is too somehow.
Mine's getting worse.
The truth will come.
The truth will come.
I'm not doing it by the way.
Alright, so while you're feeling the hot sauce, the hot peppers, any regrets about moving to Ecuador?
Aha! No, it's not. That's gonna be the worst interview in the world.
I know.
Yeah, it's coming now.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
still
like
good?
punching.
My tongue. I can feel my tongue.
All right, so now we're just picking them.
You're gonna eat the green one. You have conservation.
This is proof of yesterday's harvest. Oh, the squash. And next we're getting yucca.
So this is the yucca tree or plant,
Yeah.
and we're after the roots.
So can you do anything with this part of the yucca?
Not that I know of. We just replant it.
Yeah.
We can harvest the leaves to make soup and like a kind of spinach, yeah, like I showed you yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Many of you might not know what a yucca is. So it's essentially a starchy vegetable similar
That grows
to
exactly the same way.
as a potato.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wow, look how long that one is.
Said that before.
Meanwhile, Aki is stalking a cat that's on top of the tree. Leave the cat alone, Ak. Come.
Read it.
At least one of the bends.
But you get good at it. That's the thing.
Hola. And ready? We're gonna come down. Ready?
Woo!
Simple
front row
knot.
tickets to the show.
And so did you know how to do any of this stuff
No,
before you moved down here?
no. I never ate yucca before. You just learn everything from scratch, and it's just really, it's like university.
I bet it was a pretty steep learning curve coming here. Like you had to learn some things pretty quickly.
Yeah, I guess, especially in the first few years. But you think you learn fast, and then some things happen and you have to learn faster after that, like the earthquake. We had to figure out some things, but it's just like, it's exciting. Every day is it's pretty
New-
fun.
And new challenge.
Yeah, oh definitely. Problem solving and creating as well.
There we go.
There's a couple that are broken. Some will be before.
Ah,
Montre le yucca à la caméra.
good one.
Ooh, good job.
Montre tes muscles.
Muy bien.
Es muy grande.
She's like, yeah, I've gotten bigger.
Yeah, she did. That explains why it broke.
Hi.
Hey!
Ah, see.
Yucca.
So to get the yucca out of its skin, you cut it in half and then peel off the skin. So there's no need to peel off the dirt.
And then you wash it afterwards, but it's actually,
Yeah.
this
See,
is
not
actually
shown.
small
Yeah, there you go.
one, so it's
Yeah,
actually
see,
quite
the
easy.
skin just peels off like that. And then we're grating it to make yucca hash.
Don't drop the soap.
Wow, I didn't realize how much water was in yucca.
Yes.
No wonder my other ones aren't drying. If they still aren't drying, I think
Yucca
I
fries
have to...
are hard to make.
Yeah. We're squeezing limes because we're going to be making the ahi with that. Okay, update for the hot sauce recipe so far. It's lime, salt, garlic, oil, zanahoria, carrots. Did I say it right? Zanahoria. Then green onion, sweet peppers, hot peppers, and another lemon wedges. And the lemon's for the acidity, or the lime is for acidity.
And this should last, what, 2 to 3 weeks in the fridge, is that right?
Yes. Minimum.
But in our fridge, probably 2 to 3 days.
By the way, I don't think we actually formally introduced you to the vlog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, we didn't formally introduce you. Anyway, this officially is Sue.
Hi.
Meet everyone. She's a lovely female owner of the land here. And your background, you're from, you're born in Madagascar, right?
I'm born in Canada.
Oh, you're born in Canada?
Yes, my parents
Ah.
immigrated in 70s. Born and raised,
Cool.
French Canadian.
Yeah. In Quebec?
In Quebec, yes,
Well, obviously,
Montreal.
And whose idea was it more, yours or Simon's, to come here?
Both. Simon wants to live somewhere else, and I want to be at the beach.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
and
combo.
you guys, they both traveled around quite a lot because you worked for Air Canada
Yes.
for 5 years as a flight attendant,
attendant.
which is something I used to want to do in my 20s as well. And then we've just been traveling, so I'm still traveling. But
You
that's
don't
why I
travel
wanted-
much when you're a flight attendant.
Yeah.
So here you go. Now you're doing the real thing.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having us and teaching us all your delicious recipes. We love hot sauce and
Yeah, and we want to find out more about how this happened over lunch, I think.
yeah.
So we grated the yuca, we took out the starch. Now I mixed it with eggs from the farm, a bunch of herbs. We've got cilantro, basil, oregano, and rosemary. And then some sea salts and a little bit of oil, but really the egg does the trick. So
Awesome.
we're gonna make patties.
And so now you just form them into patties.
Exactly.
These look and smell incredible.
Yeah, they're quite alright. Pretty addictive.
So is it normally like the whole part of a meal, or you have them with other things?
Yeah, with other things. So we make less, or we keep them. They're pretty good in the morning as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of look like a breakfast, you know,
Mm-hmm.
breakfast patty.
Yeah.
So in this one, is it kind of steamed, or is it still like, because of the banana leaf, does it make like the steam come up and cook them?
Yeah, exactly.
Or is it steam or smoke?
I'd say steamed.
Steamed.
Yeah, it takes longer, but since we make smaller little
It's probably a bit of a healthier version of it, I guess.
Definitely. I don't put so much oil in there, like you can see it's barely, just so that it doesn't stick. But
And this is banana leaf, I take it.
yeah.
Sitting in my hammock, like every time you're like, I'll be right back, I'm like, no worries. Like got into my hammock and then. So we were talking yesterday or before about you guys, since you've been on the farm for 4 years in May. You've come so far from what it looked like when you first got here. What's your vision for the long term with this farm?
I really feel like this can be like an open space for so many things, but mainly to disconnect from technology and connect with nature for so many people. Ecuadorians, tourists from everywhere in the world, or just like our neighbors, trying to create something that's really communal and that attracts people, and just have like the yoga, have the meditation, have the trees, the reforestation project.
People could go for a hike,
the
do
food,
yoga,
eat
harvest.
directly from the farm. Something that we don't do anymore, or that's really hard to do in cities.
and know the value of it. It's marvelous to just pick your own food and see how all from the garden to the plate, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's awesome that you guys are like curating a place that people can come and feel welcome and feel like they can become a part of your vision and your dream. And I mean, that's something that we definitely look for while traveling as well, is just like finding meaning in our travels as we go and like getting involved with people and community. And yeah, what you're doing is creating an awesome community here. It's cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions? I just wanted to kind of have a conversation.
Why did you take the wind cover off the thing?
Oh my god. Because there wasn't wind when I was opening it. Those hash browns were absolutely delicious, along with the hummus and the homemade hot sauce, the ahi that we made here. We are now gearing up for an adventure.
As a reward for all our hard work, we're going for a hike to look for the horses, because we're hoping to go for a horse ride. Lee hasn't done too much horse riding in the past, is that right?
Yeah.
And I haven't done any for a long time. I'm pretty rusty, so yeah, should be fun.
Should be fun. I remember being 12, 13, and not being able to control my horse, and that's about the last time.
Could make for interesting viewing.
Yeah, let's go. This is insane grass. Do you want me to machete for a bit so you don't get too tired out?
If you want.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I don't know how the dogs get through this.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I think you're just making me realise how effective Simon was being.
How are you doing this? Magic, sorcery.
Practice.
So Simon, you told us that this was a bit of a rough hike, but I didn't realise we'd be trailblazing here. Luckily we've got a expert machete lady on the task.
Yep.
Well, look at that path.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Who needs a lawnmower?
Oh, we can smell horse poop.
You can see some cows through there.
Yeah,
It's beautiful in here. So is that the yogashala?
Yeah, exactly. No, that would be your house, I think.
Oh yeah. That's the punta.
Yeah.
Spotted one? Where?
We've got one. You can see his hand. What are your thoughts on barebacking, Lee?
I would try it.
Of course you will try.
Oh, incoming doggo!
Alright.
Should we come around?
Hello.
Yeah.
Come on. Just going with the slide and the poop method.
Everyone should know you should always be pretty careful approaching a horse from behind. I actually got kicked by one when I was 3.
You can pass if you...
I touch him.
Yeah, touch his butt. Cacao has never kicked ever in his life. And yeah, so tell him you're there.
Hey, Cacao.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's it.
Cacao.
He needs to know you're there. Touch his butt. There you go. And careful with the machete so that he doesn't scare. That's it. There you go. Good boy.
I might just stay here.
Oh, Manny's running.
Oh no! Is Simon just leaping through the bushes?
I think so, but Manny's running, isn't he?
This is beautiful wild jungle out here.
Yeah. Probably good we left off your back. It's pretty sweaty business out here.
Yeah. Although the other dogs are doing so well. They're
Yeah,
used
the
to it. They hike this all the time. Sorry, Cacao. I'm not giving you a very flattering angle, I know.
He's like, that's not
Usually I introduce people with their faces first.
He's like, that's not my best side.
Oh!
Manny, you want Lee to like head him off?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
He's looking in that direction.
Hey, buddy. What's up? You make me run. In the hills.
You did well to turn him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. Yeah. It's gonna be a competition of who's bigger, who's stronger.
Oh no, he recognizes that I'm the weak link. Oh no! No, no, not me, not me, not me. Don't go my way. Eee!
Go back to the lure.
Oh.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh wow.
Wow, he is.
Wow. You go, Cacao and Simon.
Cowboy from Quebec. You gotta... And so Simon, as you're walking away, did you ever grow up on farms or anything?
No. City boy.
City boy. That's what I think Simon is further proof. Like we've been saying from the start, you can learn to do anything.
Yeah.
He's a city boy from Quebec and he is killing it over there.
Yeah, it's very inspiring.
I think a lot of people think that anyone that chooses to do this kind of thing starts in a profession, you know, that they're already doing something similar. And I think the other misconception is they think people have a lot of money. But these, like Simon and Sue, are examples of people that didn't have any idea what they're doing. They've just jumped into it.
Yeah.
And they also didn't have a lot of money,
So
but they're making it work.
yeah, they had the passion, the motivation, and the courage to pick up everything, pick up their lives, and try something different that's much harder, but can also bring so much more
Gratification.
Yeah.
And as they've both said, is they didn't really, you know, they didn't want to bring their daughter up in a world where everyone's completely connected to technology, and you know, they wanted, for her, they just wanted a bit of a different upbringing.
They've done well finding her wild place. Like, this is all their property.
And she's trilingual.
It's
at
so
3.5,
cool.
she's doing pretty
Yeah. Aki's gonna be so jealous when he watches the video and sees this is what he missed out on.
So yeah, go down here.
well. Yep.
Can you go through there?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll go past here.
Okay.
We're gonna come in on one angle, he's coming in on the other, and we're gonna try to corner them so that they can head back towards the house.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Feel very Walking Dead. Hunting zombie horses.
Hola Manny, hola Pichiche, ben
Should I
aquí,
put the
bien
down so they don't get
cabellos.
Maybe. Yeah. And throw it around his neck, and just the whole rope. That's why it's so long.
Oh, the whole rope
Yeah.
around his neck?
And then you add it. So basically, you throw it that way.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna think he's like he processes normally that he's got out of work. So
Okay.
he's gonna be calmer, and then you just hold him like that.
Okay.
And he's not gonna go anywhere. You hold them tight by the neck, and then I'm gonna come. But like they don't like cacao so much. So he's the older brother who's an asshole. So is that on camera? I love him. I love him. He's my favorite.
Alright. So essentially the last freestyle.
All right, Max.
So we're going for Manny or Pachiche?
We'll see. Try maybe once or twice. Really? You can go down there, guys? That was not fun. Alright. Alright, got him in the corner. Very well placed. And then hold it further. Yes, that's it. Now the throat. That's it. And then slowly go under. And you can.
Woohoo!
Boy.
So Manny is apparently a half Ecuadorian horse and half something else, they're not sure. But they got him really cheap because he was underfed and really small, and now apparently he's worth quite a lot of money here because he is like a half breed where he's actually a bit bigger, stronger, and he walks a lot better than a lot of their normal horses, which they really love. And yeah, he's just a very strong workhorse. And so all the horses here, they train from when they were wild, so they're still clearly a little bit wild. But once they have them, they know it's time to work.
Ecuadorian horses are special breed.
A pig! What? I'm coming! Oh, hello! Oink, oink. Oh, no. Sorry, buddy. See ya.
Come on, Cacao.
Come on. Benefit.
I kind of need you, buddy.
Oh, cute.
Jealous.
I think it's definitely more of a case of Manny leading Lee than Lee leading Manny here. He's taking her on little excursions.
I think he knows your personality already.
He's got her figured out in about 2 minutes.
Ben, I can be assertive.
You show him, Lee. Girl boss. I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone for your kind words about last week's video. So glad you all enjoyed it. And yeah, we're going to continue to mix things up. That's about it. Good work, team. Simon, I have to say I'm very impressed.
With what?
He's barebacking, yeah.
Well, you'll do it.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
do it. But it's the first time I did it without a cabezal, without this.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You're looking legit.
Feeling legit.
Damn, girl, those high socks. Oof.
Aki's sad he can't join us.
Just do it. Yeah, Aki is very sad he can't join us.
No!
Unfortunately, Aki hasn't really been around horses enough and he's a bit of a liability. We don't want him to get kicked.
Yeah, very good. Perfect. Oh, such a natural.
There we go. Alright, so
Yeah, makes it easy. We are off. How you going, Lee?
Good.
It's so beautiful.
So, especially with cacao, you gotta be strict with him when you pass the way. Oh, and him too. Go,
Alright, Cacao, we got this. River crossing number 1. Good boy.
likes to roll in the river. While you're on it.
How's it going, Lee?
Good. Yeah.
You look good.
I'm dancing. We're dancing together.
Cow girl.
Moving.
Cacao wants the lead, apparently.
Yeah, he used to be the leader, and then he got lazy.
Oh! Ah! Why do I always see this?
Is he pooping or is it his...
Pooping.
You coming up the back there? Hey, this is me and Cacao's. We're not letting you pass, buddy. We've finally got the lead. Go!
He'll catch up. He'll catch up to his brother. Woo!
You're looking way more confident now.
I'm feeling way better. The lag trick really does it.
Kind of a turn on. Cacao, what was that? You stayed in front for like 2 minutes. Thank you, Cacao. Gracias. What tree are you eating? Are you supposed to be eating the yucca?
Oh, no, it's not yucca. Don't let him eat that.
That's yucca, isn't it?
No, it's not yucca. Oh, it's too green to be yucca.
Is Cacao supposed to be eating this tree?
Which one? No, Cacao.
Cacao.
Where's Lady? Which tree is this?
Papaya.
Oh, it's
Papaya.
papaya. Cacao loves papaya.
Cacao.
Cacao loves everything.
Ciao,
How's Cacao do?
He went slow and steady. Ciao, Peach. That was a really cool experience, and I'm just gonna hazard a guess there's never a dull moment living on this finca. That was really, really cool. Hopefully later in the week we can ride them again. We learned a few tips that definitely make it more comfortable that we didn't know right at the beginning, and I was getting bounced around, but yeah, it was awesome. It's not even that late, but I'm so tired, like waking up with the sun at 6:30 we got up today. It's just been a long and awesome, engaging day, and yeah, it's probably, I don't know, 7:30 maybe, and it feels so late, but just excited for another day. ¿Qué pasa, chicos? ¿Qué pasa?
Estamos jugando a los bloques.
Huh?
Estamos jugando con las bloques. Y yo aprendí mucho español con mi amiga, mi amiguita. Lil.
Somos dos amigos. Tres amigos.
¿Tres amigos?
Sí.
Amigos.
Lili.
Alright, well I think we're all pretty wiped today from the awesome activities. Thank you for a great day. Max and I were saying that we probably barely skimmed the surface of all there is to learn about the farm.
Yeah, it's been so good.
Yeah. But
We've
just,
had such a good time out here.
yeah, and just to wrap things up quickly, we had a couple questions that we were curious about. One being like to make this lifestyle happen for you both, to leave Montreal and to pick up everything and to move here. What was one of like the biggest obstacles for you to overcome, whether it's like visas or like a personal barrier or something like that?
Fear, you know.
Fear of the unknown.
I think you can answer first. I know your answer.
What is my answer?
Your friends.
Yeah, my friends were the biggest obstacles. I really was scared to not have them around anymore.
Yeah.
But my soif d'aventure, how can I say that? I was so thirsty to go away and live at the beach that it overcame it, but I miss them every day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that just proves that travel is sacrifice.
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely. Like we've talked a lot about how friends and family, like missing them and, you know, missing out on things. The dogs. Missing out on them is probably one of the hardest things for sure. And it's great your family come and visit and stay.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, Oki. Marta's a really good howler. Good girl, Marta.
Didn't get it yet.
Oki, you're gonna get there.
Maybe because it's like you're doing it in Spanish.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know the Spanish version, it says. This is
Marta's got a
Ecuador.
really cute, like, howl.
Yeah. Simon, what about you? What was your biggest obstacle?
I don't know if I had any. Like, I was ready to go. Montreal is a great town. I really loved it, but we needed something. We needed a change. We were not happy there, so it's just, yeah, of course there was the jumping and emptiness, jumping in the unknown with 2 feet. That was pretty scary, but it's kind of exciting as well. And I knew that with that girl.
Yeah, together is much easier than by yourself, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's awesome people do take leaps like that on their own and do that kind of thing.
That's
but I think that's really brave because we definitely bounce off each other and probably wouldn't have done everything we have done if we were on our own. Mm-hmm. It's that confidence in having knowing someone's always got your back, and you know, together you'll work it out kind of thing.
Yeah, and just to bounce your worries and ideas and struggles and everything off of each other.
And if you did have one piece of advice for someone that's looking at maybe doing, whether it's Ecuador or anywhere they're thinking about making a move and completely changing to do this kind of thing, farming and, you know, living more off the land, what would that piece of advice be?
Can I go? Just do it. Do it, try it. However you want to do it, just try it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You just go back home. Nothing is definite.
It's not a one-way ticket.
Exactly.
No, like for most people, it's a, you know, like you can go for a few years, and if it doesn't work, like you won't actually move right away to the other country and leave your country behind. So yeah,
it's fun to taste everything. So just try and taste it.
And then you'll never have that regret of, you know, oh, I always wanted to do this, but I didn't. At least if you do it and you don't enjoy it and you come back, you know you've tried.
Exactly.
You've probably grown as a person, learned some things about yourself, and then.
And something we always tell people is that you don't have to have all the answers before you go.
No.
Because, like, you know, that's what everyone who travels really knows. You figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
Most people tell us, like, how do you choose to do it? And you just, it's people are like, they wait and like, oh, this is my dream, but they, like, I don't know how you do it, but it's just, you have no choice. You have to jump with both feet.
And like you said, rearranging your priority list that you guys always have on the farm. Like, what is that top priority now? And
I have it.
Yeah,
it's to be happy today.
Yeah.
Like, for real, if at night we feel like nothing was worth it, then we change our plan. So the priority is that what we do will make us feel good at night. Because there will always be priorities. So if you don't feel good today, you didn't fix your priority right.
My priority is this.
Yes, of course. So that's often it's the little monkey here, the
Lily's
priority.
hiding in the nook there.
Yes, Lily is over here.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, once again, guys, so much for having us, and
we've learned a lot from you, and
so stoked to have been able to have this
excited
experience, and then also to have met both all three of you, and you know, be able to come back.
Yeah, and to say, like, we now have some new friends out of the situation, which is...
Yes.
Now we have a reason to come back to Ecuador, right, Max?
Well, I'm sure we'll find a few, but this is definitely a big one.
All right.
What?
And with that, guys, it is fucking fuck.
Is it too late?
Yeah, it is too.
I'm the one that has to edit this.
It looks like we're wearing the same thing.
Okay, whatever. Max, I will do the outro without you.
With that, it is a wrap, guys. If you live in Ecuador or you're thinking of traveling to Ecuador, definitely consider coming to this finca. It is such a beautiful and authentic way to see Ecuador, and they also have a yoga retreat every couple of weeks. We'll put the link in the description below.
Definitely, and we had a very hard time cutting this video down to under 20 minutes as we had so much fun here. If you are interested in longer videos, on our Patreon page, we do have extended versions of all of our weekly videos, so head on over. There's a link at the very end. Check it out. Otherwise, we will see you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Oh, did he just throw you off, or did you fall?
I fell. Like, I I hope not on camera, but
I don't know.
I missed it, damn. So, yeah,
Wow!
that's pretty
I did not get mine in one cut. You made that look easy.
I think the tree may have been dying a little bit.
No, it's plenty alive. It's
You did sharpen the machete.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Which,
Should I let this drop?
yeah.
Take off your shirt, Dave.
Yeah, that'll help get the views.
Yeah, do it. Help us.
I just feel like it's...
People be like, I'm coming to Pinguino. I'm not going to work, I'm just going to watch Simon work.
It's hombre machete. Ah! It's like hombre fuego, same thing, but less dangerous, I feel.
I can feel like I can breathe fire.
Did you swallow it right away?
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
Is my throat gonna burn?
No, but that's why. You chewed it.
Oh.
That's why you still feel it.
It's good for parasites.
I'm gonna try to talk while trying to not die.
Bananas. You need to eat bananas.
Oh, bananas, yeah.
Yes. Good luck in the bathroom after, guys.
You always say I don't cry enough.
And then
Yeah, there you go, show that emotion.
I'm so sad to be here.
Yeah.
You try to breathe and it makes it worse. It's like being in a
I'm starting to feel better about myself.
sauna.
you guys are good, huh?
We've eaten a lot of spice on the way down.
Yeah, we-
Mexico really prepared us for spice.
Yeah. Good. Okay, then pick. Yay! Very good. Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's all about the balls placing. But you'd be surprised. The first horse, and I thought the last one I was gonna ride was a female, very skinny.
Lie down.
And yeah, it was a bit.
Lie down.
Was quite
Lie
round.
down.
Yeah, you got the wrong right.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
sound
not a
here.
question.
Woo!
No.
Two guys
Yeah.
without a shirt.
That right there could be the thumbnail.
No, you get out of the picture, please.
So
Okay.
he's gonna have to.
And if you can hold his head higher.
Mande, Patricia.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did good.
Yeah, you rode that down well. All those times on the buck and bull at the ranch.
I was prepared for that moment. You're right. I knew there was a reason.
And when you're ready, you shoot your legs back at the same time into. Almost there. Maybe we pad up our match a little bit more. Take child's pause a moment.
Before he does the finish, but yeah, he did a pretty good job.
There you go. It's dolphins. Oh, are you sniffing us? Yeah, pescados, pero how would you say dolphin?
Delfin.
Delphin. Dolphins.
Are there many?
Hay muchos delfines.
Delfines.
Delfines. Sí. Este de Australia. Este.